Hello, guys. Good morning. God bless you. Good evening. Good afternoon, depending on the location for the connect with me. We thank Baba God for the wonderful things when they do for our life. Because not only when they put road for where or not they, not only when they talk word when they reach. Tell friend truth, they spoil friend. Community where good people for keep quiet and Baba go become general overseer. What is not good is bad. Operation Bring Back History now. Operation Bring Back History now. I discovered, say, we don't even know anything about our foundation anymore. Our history, nobody will get information about where we from come. Today, you see parents now, schools, they're not teaching about German, British, European, and our own history. The history of Jaja Popo, the slave trade, what happened to our traditional, nothing. We dey lose our culture every day, even our schools. No more history. They never dey teach history for our school again. Even no language. We never dey teach language again, especially for South. But if you still go north, they still dey talk about history. They still dey teach Hausa for school. But how come for South we no dey teach Igbo? We no dey teach Bini for our schools. We no dey teach Esan. We know they teach what is going on. And I see so many of our big men, when they open school, they go begin to teach about the history of the Queen of England, the history of whatever. But the history of Nigeria, we are not even aware of it. It be like we just lost. You ever go meet Binima for office, you go greet her like you say Alamogu Baba, he go use English reply you. Why would they shame to speak our language? I have several experience. You go meet Binima for office, you go greet her with your language, you go reply you with English. You go say, I'm not hearing what you are saying. I'm a Bini person. Bini person. You will go in Sama house, in Sama office. Or you just greet her around one, he will reply you back with the same dialect. But for Bini, no, English will reply you. Go most of our offices. Now English will reply you. Then go Lagos. An average Yoruba man he must reply you with Yoruba. Talo sọ̀rọ̀ kíni, kílódé, ẹkújẹ mẹ́ta. You still see them speak their dialect fluently. Then you go see most of our BB school today, what they teach is British. But nobody teach about our foundation. No history. We are gradually becoming a forgotten nation. Gradually, we don't forget where we from come. We never will know where we from come anymore because of English. But if you go German, they speak German. If you go China, they still speak Chinese. If you go India, they still speak their language. They teach their history. They know where they from come. But for us in Nigeria, we carry our history, put up for trash can, flush and throw away. Put up for toilet, flush and throw away. It is time to bring back our history. Every child in Nigeria deserves to know where he or she came from. Every child in Nigeria deserves to know where he or she came from. Most of us don't even know where we from come. Go our school right now. What they teach is British, American Standard University, American Standard School. You go see primary school, primary one pikin. They're going to teach us how to solve equation from Dubai. They're going to teach them how to solve equation from UK. But the equation of our environment, the child does not know. The teaching should be based on your environment. But we are losing sight of our environment and we study on other people's environment. That will not be shame. Today now we're able to ashamed to speak our own dialect. We forget where we come completely. Remember Abraham told the king, he said, go back. to your kindred, your family, go back. But we don't forget where we from come. Why they don't they teach history again for our schools? Why? Why they don't they teach history again for our school? Why? Why? You go meet Benin man for office or Benin man for office, you go greet her with your Benin, he go reply you with English. I would like you some Baba, go say, hey, good morning. But if you go Lagos, they still speak a car in tomorrow. An average Yoruba woman for street prefer to reply you with Yoruba than to speak English, because English not be our mother tongue. Because English is not our mother tongue. English is not our mother tongue. So please, history should be restored back to our school. History should be brought back to our school. It is very painful and disheartening to say, we never know where we come again. We don't even know where we came from anymore. Why don't they teach Edo again for school? Why? Why don't they teach Edo again for our schools? Why? Before they only called Edo language, they go teach them for school. 1 2 eva 3 a 4 ene 5 ise 6 a 7 iyan 8 9 10 igbe 11 owo. We shouldn't teach this thing for school again. Ake opo ame na water. We never teach them again for our school. What is going on? No more history. Our mother language has been murdered. We murder our language. We bury them. Now with a copy from the Western world. Now you now see we are not teaching French. If they teach French from school, what stop them from teaching our history in school? What did stop them? What did really stop them? What stop our government from implementing teaching of our mother tongue in our schools? But they're going to teach us French. But they're going to teach us British. They're going to teach us German. But your own language, nobody teach again for school. Our schools, our society, they lose value every day because we no longer know culture. Our value, they go down every day. Why? Because nobody pay attention to DT anymore. Most children never know where they from come again. They never know road to their village. They never know how they take from their village. What people stop our people from even teaching Jaja for Popo? Jaja for Popo. What happened in 1985? Slave trade. What happened? The invasion of the Benin Empire by the British government, Portuguese. All those things should be brought back. Should be brought back. No matter though we, if the way we they travel that country to go and learn their language, now so we they learn our language, we they do the right thing. I believe that things for not really change the way it's supposed to change. But funny enough, we don't miss, we don't lose. So I want to really appeal to the Ministry of Education. Say time don't reach for them to bring back history. May they bring back Edo language. Make our children know where they from come. No be also so Igbo. You go see one person go say Dominion College. Everything about they teach on Dominion College now abroad. What about our immediate environment? What could happen with our immediate environment? What could happen about our own immediate environment? We just could be like children when he lost. We never know where from come again. Our children does not even know their village. They never know where their mama from come. Oh we come here and say we lost. So the Ministry of Education, you have to bring back history, especially Edo language. Bring back Edo language, bring back all the language. But you go north, they still talk about Hausa tomorrow. They teach them. How come they know they teach us? How come we for South know they teach about our dialect again? How come? Ujedo gboto degberuda e money ma ri bien na e ma ri na ri ti Edo e ma kene akere e ma na ri ti Lamogo Labose Lagesan Labo ama ukuna tuena ibi ma mari eke e ma eke na kere e ma ri ukuna ri tuwe Lamogo. What is the history of Lamogo? Lagesan, what is the history of Lagesan? How come about Lagesan? Labo, how come about Labo? What is the rationale behind it? Nobody will teach us again for our school. And there's some now we say, where you be being go marry Igbo, wahala. You see Igbo man go marry Yoruba, wahala. That dialect, pim, or we. Con loss. It is time we bring back history. History should be brought back. If we go actually get the things right, we need to bring back history. May they begin to teach history for our school now, especially Edo language. Especially Edo language. We need to bring them back. Okay, kenima kere. You don't know. When they begin to talk about the history of Jaja of Opopo, the slave trade, the Portuguese invasion to the Great Benin Empire. These stories, they need to begin to refresh our memory with this story. Why? Because all the British people, though they cover our head with their fake history. They don't cover our head with their fake history. So we're not going to know more about our history again. So, history should be brought back now. Our children should know where they came from. I don't even know why they removed Edo from a curriculum. Don't they teach Edo again? Why would they, when would they grow up, they teach us Edo? 1, 2, Eva. They will teach you Ukpu, Ame, Aga, Ekmechota, Ekmechuhe na television, Ekmechota na radio. How many of Benin children still know all these things? Okoto, Okoroto, which is vehicle. Okeo simply means aeroplane. How many of our children truly know all this now? How many of our children truly know this? And we need to bring it back. History needs to be brought back. Now. Make we know where we're from come. The mind do ya we. Uda money mari bien na iya ma keni akere. Aya ma egbe na kere. You are greeting Lamogu. What is the history behind Lamogu? How come about Lamogu? Lagesan. Who originate Lagesan? Layewu. Who originate Layewu? Now, if you not go to Esa, Aranwa, or Bo, let's bring it back. Make we bring back our history. All this information that they teach us is shared by Queen Elizabeth, Queen Elala. No, it's not helping us. Make we not allow this British and Portuguese to continue to enslave us. If you go China today, they speak Chinese. If you go India, they say teach Indian till tomorrow. You must learn it. You must learn it. There's some country you go today, if you don't learn their language, you go nowhere. If you go to Dubai, you must learn Dubai. You must learn how to speak Hausa. Or else, hunger will finish you. You know if you communicate well. If you go France, you must learn how to speak French. For you to blend. Comment ça va? Ça va bien, merci. You must learn now. You must learn French. You must learn French. Or else, you go suffer. But how come we in Africa, we easily forget where we from come? No history. In fact, history should be mandatory in our schools right now. It should be mandatory. History should be mandatory right now. Why our leaders actually remove history from our school curriculum? Why? Why the government remove history from our curriculum, school calendar? Why? Oh, they know they know where from come, abi? No. No. I said I'll go Benin my office. I go book greeter with Benin, go they answer me with English. If you answer me with English, I said, give me. I said, give me. What did it happen? Go some of our government offices for Benin now. When we say Benin they occupy, you will able to speak Benin for them, go they answer you with English. You know they answer you. As if say the English who they speak now our mother tongue is a borrowed language. That's why still they respect the Asian people. Any office you see an Asian man and you speak around one, they will attend to you. Any office where Hausa man they occupy, for as long as you speak Hausa, anything they find you go get them. But for us the Benin, once you just speak Benin, you just finish. Oh well phone. Now that time you go even touching the bed. You go lock the door, carry key to wait for River Niger. Is it supposed to be like that? Is it supposed to be like that? Dog a sogo ma do odion o ma ya isoga do odion ba na imege magi ma ivi ma na ya zedo o wa be school obi owi iwemi simply means school owi iwemi magi ma ivi ma when ya zedo ivi ma magi when ya itwe no e no wa ivi ma magi na ya digwe twe e no wa and we dey lose our culture every day. Every day. We dey lose our identity every day. But it's not too late to bring it back. It's not too late to bring it back. It's not late to bring it back. We need to bring back history now. History should be brought back now. And I also thank God for some churches when they be say they still get language class, where they still they teach our old women Bible. Yes, so many of our churches are really doing great job on that right now. Most Baptist church right now, the Yoruba churches, they still those our old women, the language class, they still they teach them Yoruba, teach them Bini. They interpret the Bible. Yeah, my brother, God bless you. Good morning from Jamie. So, we need to bring back history. We need to actually bring back history. So, the state government, the federal government should bring history back to our schools, especially Edo language. Why they actually remove Edo language? Why? Why they remove Edo language? Why they remove Edo language? Wetin they hide? Wetin they know make we really know about our language? Wetin they know make we know about where we from come? Why they even remove history from our school curriculum? Now the question we need to begin to ask. But yet, you must learn French. If they teach people French for university, may they begin to teach Benin for university. May they begin to teach Benin for university. My pastor, Pastor Frank, may God bless you. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Thank you for joining us this morning. They should bring it back. They should bring back history. They should bring back history. We are losing every day. Now, you will see school today now, they're going to teach about Portuguese, they're going to teach about China, they're going to teach about French, they're going to bring a British standard, they're going to say British standard. Where are those standard education right now? Nigeria school going to teach people about British, but your own, you not teach your people. Your student does not know where they came from, but they're going to teach them where they know from come. You're going to teach them where they from come. You call it British. You are not teaching your students British, but you are not teaching them where they came from. Most of these big schools for Nigeria today, they are teaching them China, they are teaching them India, but where they came from, where they from come, nobody they teach them for school. Waiting for how long will continue to be slave? Wait, now really do all this thing. For how long? We say we are free, but yet we are still under slave. We are still under slave in our own nation. The British government will make us to study everything about them, but making us to forget our own. We forget where we from come. Who have actually done this? Of a truth, we are still under slavery. That's the truth. We are not independent at all. We are still depending on the white people to survive. We are still depending on them. For how long? For how long will continue to be slave in our own land? You in Nigeria, they will force you go learn how to speak German. They will force you to go learn how to speak British. You will still try to go there. They will still force you how to speak their language. Now, who do us? Our children, when they grow, where be Igbo children never know how to speak Igbo. Yoruba children know how to speak Yoruba. Bini know how to speak Bini. Hausa, if or not, they try. Excuse me. For not, they try. For not, they try. But we know they try for a year. We know they try. Why Bishop we know they teach Bini? The question they ask, why we know they teach Bini again for our school? Why they remove Bini speaking from our curriculum? Why? Why? Ha! We. But we are losing out every day because we don't get information about where we from come. No information. The Oba-Ovorame no price. What happened? What happened to Oba-Ovorame? How did the British invade our land? Those stories need to be told. Jaja of Opopo, those stories need to be told. Ogiame, those stories need to be told. Because once you get the right information about history, nobody will feel deceive you. But the reason why a lot of our persons are being deceived today is because they are not aware of their history. Now, unless a man they come up with different history, Benin they come with different history, but we know that we get one history that governs all of us. It's just for us to have get a clear picture of it. Once we get a clear picture, you discover, say, all of us will come from one lineage. From one lineage. But because we don't really know where we from come, a lot of things could happen. But for how long? Make I allow my Pastor Franco Amen, go ahead and make a contribution, because the thing has just invest me well. The thing has invest me. Thing invest me. They invest me. The question why they ask, why they remove history come up from our school? Why? Now the question me they ask me that why they remove history come up from school? Why? Why they remove history from our school? Why? From the school calendar, why they remove history? Why? 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 I don't understand why. They remove history from our school and they are teaching us foreign language. Teaching us French. But they only teach us Benin. But I think it's time during for us to write proposal to state government and federal for them to bring back history to our schools. They need to bring it back. Our children should know where they came from. It could make our children know where they're from come. The issue of slave trade, nobody even know how slave trade, marketing, how which is really transpire, what really happened. Nobody would there, nobody would know again. Nobody know. Primary school children, they are forcing them to live a British life, fake life. Secondary school children now, they force them to live fake life. Fake life. The kid will not know where mama from come. Now one go know where Queen Elizabeth from come. I don't understand. The kid will not know where papa from come. Now you go to teach to now you say me go learn to know where Queen of England from come. What did it happen, sir? Yes, like Pastor Frank said something. Oh, we are not free. These white had developed a system to keep the black in perpetual slavery. They took away everything that make who we are, our culture, our tradition. Okay? And even our names. Most black now hardly bear their native names. Our names are identity. Yet, they have taken everything away from us. They took everything away. Igbo Bikina, they answer Jane Brown, George Bush, Joe Wagon. What did it happen? Hey, now wow. I believe it's not too late. It's not too late at all. It's not late at all. We can no longer remain slave in our own land. Nigeria here, they enslave us. Abroad, they still enslave us. They enslave us in Nigeria. Abroad, they still enslave us. Why? Why? They don't make we know where we from come. They don't want us to know where we came from. Why? Why? Now the question we may ask be this. They don't want to make we know where we from come. Guys, we deserve to know where we came from. We deserve to know where we came from. And I also thank God for some pastors right now. When it be say for church now, they teach members language, teach them Bible. We have a whole lot to do, a whole lot. A whole lot. So, please, let us bring back history. History should be brought back. And it takes time. Did they analyze this morning? I just take time to analyze. Most children, Benin, and even know what they call Amen. Amen. Water, they never know Amen. Benin Pekin, and even know they call Amen. Okay, Pastor Frank, our mind have been enslaved. The black are enslaving the black. We have become inferior to ourselves. We honor the white man more than the black man. Another error. Another error. Another error. Another error. You are very correct. Our mind have been enslaved. The black are enslaving themselves. The black are enslaving the black. We become inferior to ourselves. You can imagine, in your own land, your own city, you will even go greet you go meet your fellow tribal man. You go speak your language to and we go outside with English. And this is commonly among Benin. This is very, very common among Benin. A Benin man, whether it's a governor, whether it's a senator, whether it's a president, whatever the position they occupy, once you go to the office, they don't go speak Benin. Now English they're going to speak. As if say they born the English. As if say they born the English. You go as a friend member when be Benin your office. In your greeter, instead of to answer you with Benin, they answer you with English. Agasaga do dio. Bana mege mama ye keni makere uhuni matue mama ye uhuni magitwe. Like me now with a greet like your son. Now I go dig out history where I from come, where my papa and grandpapa. I discover say my mom is Shakiri, related to the Ogiame of Ori right now. She's related. And also discover after enough history, and I discover say my great grandfather, the Oba Adolo, the 35th Oba Benin, is my great grandfather. That alone could give me joy to know where I from come. Baoni.
I carry my hand up.
No shaking.
God bless you.
Amen. Mumbo. Amen. Mumbo. All right. Okay. Say, Esamashi was to we see our tribal man as a fellow enemy. And not be supposed to be. Not be supposed. This one I'm waiting and want me to really look into this morning. Where for miss this thing? You go see a Benin man will be lecturer. You go greet your greeter with Benin. He could answer you with English. But go Yoruba man office for as long you don't say Karosa. I've been a Hausa person. Something happened one day. For my church day Kosodi before. That they come, and get this outside guy with the way they sell for back of Uniben gate, school gate. Outside guy. Once I come like this, I go say, Pastor. I say, how are you? I say, fine. Go carry kuli. He go pack outside guy, they call outside guy. He go give me, he go say, Pastor, you don't free today, take free. They go shop. At times, maybe somebody will say water near, I go, I may give Pastor water. One day, one of my members when they speak Hausa, we come there for street, one by something for naming gate. Na carrot. Immediately she speak Hausa, the carrot where the Hausa man supposed to sell naturally for 500 naira. You know, sell and give my church member for 250. Just because she speak Hausa. But now, once you speak your language, they will inflate the price. Oh, it's why you want to and where? Now, lie or working on to and where? No say, when you want to and where? But meanwhile, you don't cut your neck. These are personal experience. I think if I want to buy something now, I can look for all my outside friends and say, ah, guy, we go. By the time you speak outside, things go reduce. Go Lagos now, go say you want to go clear goods for Wharf. Outside man go make sure you get them well. But your tribal person will cut your neck. Your tribal person will cut your neck. Why are we like this? I think history should be brought back. The most Benin, where you go marry non-Benin, now still problem for their home because they don't feel communicate well. You don't feel communicate well. Those of you that way marry that language person, kudos to you. Kudos. But even those of us that marry from our dialect, we never teach our children more from come. Does our children know what they call cap in a do? You a do person, you're picking what they call cap. Eru, maybe cap. Ekmet you on television. How many of our Benin children still know they call Ekmet you? How many? How many of the children know they call Ekmet you? How many of them know they call Ekmet Yuta? Ekmet Yuta na radio. Okeho na aeroplane. Aeroplane. Ha. I think this slavery mentality is enough. We have enslaved ourselves enough. So, Pastor Frank, you can come in. Let me invite you so that I make a quick. Oh, okay, you are not online. So, okay, we need to let go of this slavery mentality. Okay, I think it's online now. All right, God bless you. Yeah, God bless you. You're welcome. The person was unable to join. Technical issue. All right, they say you get technical issue. Okay, can you send me the video link again? Then let's see. Let's do justice to this topic this morning. So, I beg, may they bring back history. May they bring back history. Because we know if you just lost like this, now are we completely? No, now. We just can't lost like that. How are we video? But meanwhile, if you try to go France, you must learn how to speak French before you feel blend. If you go China, you must learn how to speak Chinese. You must learn how. If you go any Arab country today, you must learn how to speak Arab. Even Nigeria, you must learn how to speak that language, or else you know if you blend. Ghana, they talk to Ghana, they still teach their language, they know their history. So a Ghanaian still know where it come from. A Ghanaian still know where it come from. But Nigerian person, you don't know where from come. No, we don't know history again. Go Ghana, they still speak their language. South Africa, Soweto, they still speak that they still speak them well. Is it Rwanda, the Hutu, they still speak them well. It has become a national asset. But for us in Nigeria, we carry our history. We go put them for shock away. They don't want to make we know where we from come. They don't want us to know where we came from. Huh, man. Excuse me, please. Yes, you can make your contribution directly. Let me put it on the yeah. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you so much, Apostle, for this. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
No problem, sir.
I really appreciate you for this opportunity to contribute to this broadcast this morning.
Oh, thank God, sir.
I want to first of all tell you that I really love what you are doing. and you are speaking the mind of the people. You are really speaking the mind of the people.
Thank you, sir.
This topic is a very wonderful topic, my apostle. You see, right from the time of the slave trade, the blacks have always been the problem of the blacks. If you look at the history of slavery, you will discover that it is the black men that were selling the blacks. They were the ones selling themselves to the white men. So the white men only took advantage of the foolishness and the ignorance of the black man.
Wow.
We have always seen ourselves as inferior to the white man. You see, there is this issue that we are having among the blacks, and that is the issue of tribalism.
Yeah.
Tribalism among ourselves. You know, when we go to the abroad, we fight we fight against what we call
racism.
What we call now racism.
Yes.
But in among us here, we have a very terrible issue of tribalism. Now, the white man has taken away everything that we have ever gotten: our culture, our tradition, our identity. The identity of a man is what makes a man who he is. Now, our identity has been taken away from us. What makes an identity? Our identity, our name, our identity. Our language is our identity. The history of a man is what makes a man. If you don't know your history, then you are finished. Now, you just said something just now. You see a black man bearing this ball, or this brown, as the case may be. I know of somebody who bears complete English name. His name is, somebody very hairy, and the surname is his name is Harry. His surname is Matthew. And this is our problem. It's our problem. Our educational system, even as well. We don't have our educational system. Our educational system is a British educational system. It's a problem, sir. You know, if you want to travel to Germany, before you go to Germany, when you arrive in Germany, the first thing you will learn for the first 1 year or so in Germany, you will go and learn their language. You must learn German. It's a prerequisite for even arriving in their country. You must learn their language before you enter their country. Because their language is their identity. Now, Nigeria, what is our language in Nigeria? You see, if somebody is speaking Edo, for example, or speaking Yoruba, for example, or speaking Hausa, speaking Igbo, you see the person as an illiterate person.
Yes.
So when you see somebody is speaking English, you are comfortable with the person speaking English. But we don't have a common language, and it's a problem for us. It's a problem for us as blacks. Our culture is taken, our traditions are taken, everything is taken away from us. You only see ourselves, you only see a black man dressing in their cultural dresses. Our traditional dresses have been taken away. Everything is taken away. Okay, now let's even go to the issue of marriage. Our cultural marriage has been taken away. So you see, we do the traditional wedding on a low key. Then we do the white wedding in an elaborate manner.
Wow.
The traditional wedding is done on a low key. The white wedding is done in an elaborate manner. Why? Because that is what we have not come to acknowledge and recognize. The church also has no health issue. The church does not acknowledge you that you have done wedding when you do not do white wedding. Most churches see you as inferior, or see you as somebody who is having a problem if you have not done a white wedding. But that is not our culture. The white wedding is a white man's culture. So our lives have been taken away, and I can only just pray, I can only pray also that God should help us to understand ourselves and return back to where God has placed us. God did not make mistakes by putting us in Africa. God did not make mistakes by making us Nigerians. God did not make mistakes by making me an Eastern man. God did not make any mistake by making you an Ebony man. God, in His own wisdom, put us in our geographical location because there is something that He intends to achieve by that. And we can never achieve God's intention for our lives as long as our minds are enslaved. So the first freedom a man can ever receive is the freedom of the mind.
Freedom
so if
of
our
the mind.
mind can be free, then a man is totally free. The mind of a man is the biggest problem of a man. If a man's mind is set free, then that man is totally free. The freedom of the mind is where the real freedom lies. That's why Bible says that be you be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Be you be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So when a man's mind is not renewed, that the man is still enslaved by the past. So that is where the issue is.
Now,
if a Christian is not renewed, if an African man's mind is not renewed, then the man will remain continuously enslaved with us.
Yeah.
So this is my contribution to the broadcast this morning.
Thank you, sir. Let me quickly share you something. I live in an environment. This is practical. I live in an environment made up of Benin, Esa, Hausa, and other tribes. I discover say the environment na me be the John way or doing for that place. The fellow Benin people that are supposed to join with me, now the Benin people fight me. Then we not feel organized meeting, but the people from Egbanke, they hold their meeting every Saturday. Every Sunday. We the Benin of it do meeting. We not fit do meeting. Then the Asian people they hold their meeting. Then also when they there our midst Alhaji, because all of una when in the sense area so una claim to una be Christian. Una no unite. Benin no unite. Hausa no unite. Asian no unite. Back una no come together. Do you know the Hausa man left the area, he returned back to Auchi, house when he built, he live for a children, he come out, he not be stay for the area. This is practical example, not be joke. A fellow Benin people that they fight me. Now they fight me, they say, apostle become our John way. But yet, now me be the first person to enter that area. Now, why am I saying this? For us to get it right, we must let go of this stupidity and madness amongst us.
Exactly.
If we don't get rid of it, we will go nowhere. I was so surprised when the Hausa man come out go out, he not start our area again. He not stay. And all of us for that area claim to be Christian, but we were never united. We are not united. I may make allow you talk, Joe.
It's a problem, Apostle. It's a problem. The biggest problem, Apostle, is the issue of everybody wants to be of that. There is no humility among us. Humility is the African man's biggest problem.
Wow.
You see, when you are a leader, everybody is thinking that leadership is easy. Nobody wants to be a follower. That's the biggest problem. Now, the average black man is a proud man. The average black man is a proud man. The average black man wants to rule over his brother. So that is the struggle that we are having everywhere. It is a struggle we are having everywhere. Now, if we leave home, we want to be united when we leave home. But when we are within our own home, we start fighting ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, that's the problem.
Wow.
If you go to, if any man goes to abroad, when they get to abroad, they want to form a union.
Yeah.
But when they come to their own hometown, they become enemies of themselves. That's a black man's way of life. And that is the reason why the white man is taking advantage of our foolishness and of our ignorance.
What's the way forward? What's the way forward?
The way forward to all of these is for us to continue to enlighten ourselves. The way forward is what you are doing right now. The way forward is what you are doing right now, Apostle. The way forward is to continue to enlighten ourselves, to continue to enlighten our children, to continue to enlighten every one of us through the social media platform. As many persons that we can have one-on-one contact with, to continue to enlighten them. It don't take time. It don't take a long time. And all of these things we are saying now start from our home. It starts from our home. If parents can continue to enlighten their children, and teachers are enlightening their students, our government is coming to understand that our culture is important to us. All of these issues that we are having will one day become a past issue. That's my contribution, sir.
Well, thank you very much. God bless you, my brother, Pastor Frank.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah. So, guys, it's a big problem. It's a big problem, and we need to address them. This matter need to be addressed. For how long we'll continue to be slave in our own land? For how long? White man will enslave us. We ourselves will also enslave ourselves. White man will enslave us. We ourselves will also excuse me, please. Where are you, please? All right. I park for the filling station after corner. You waka confront. Yeah. Yes. You waka. Yes. After corner, you see one filling station for front. Yeah. So, sorry. From experience, a governor who happened to be from Afema. It happened in the Oshiomhole regime. Oshiomhole is from Isako. Deputy governor is from Odubu. Once you go Oshiomhole area, all the people dominate. Mo. Now when you go Binima deputy governor office, where be Odubu, my brother, reverses the case. We did bite ourselves. Who have really done this to us? Like what my brother have said, every one of us have a duty to play. It's a big problem. A Benin man go take position. He no go gree me fellow Benin people surround am. Instead of the fair hand or they lie to they bring that person down. But yet would they complain say that tribe they are more united? Did they stop us from being united? No. We just hate ourselves for no reason. You know why? Because we lack history of where we are coming from. If we go back to our history, we will know where we from come. Our most Benin children don't know what they call Eru, they don't know what they call Cap, they don't know what they call Cop. Cop is Ukmu, they don't even know. Shame. But it is not late. History should be brought back. Edo language should be brought back to our schools. And very, very, very important. Let us see how we will reach the Ministry of Education to ask them why they actually remove Edo language from our school and from the school calendar. I think it should be brought back. Or else we will still do where we did. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you for joining the broadcast this morning. My name is Apostle Alfred Odeon. I just want to come as it be because we need to know where we came from. God bless you.